Yeah, so once again, karibu sana, which in Kiswahili means welcome or welcome so much. Sana is excess or much. So when you say karibu sana, it means feel most welcome. And the best word you'll say is asante. Asante, maybe you copy the name of that community. This is a community or a nationality called Asante. The people who had Asante Hene. So Asante in Swahili means thank you. Sister Tapua, what's Asante in your language?
Mazwita.
Maswita.
Mazwita.
Mazuta. How about welcome?
Mauya.
Oh, Mauya. Masita Mahuya. So in Swahili we say karibu means welcome. Then we say asante to mean thank you. So once again, thank you all for those who have joined us today, for joining us virtually. Last week we were not able to have our class due to some few issues here and there that came across, but I'm now okay and I'm now able to proceed this class. So last week we looked at a bit after looking for
Thank you.
After looking at the history of Kiswahili, from where it came from, the mix of Swahili and other languages, because we realized Swahili is actually an intermediary language. It's a language that came in out of various different traditional or original languages, what we call indigenous languages. Swahili is composed of so many languages, which include the Arabic languages. There's a mixture of so many Persians who came in, the Indian who came in, and also a mixture of English and some other wordings that made up Swahili. But basically, Swahili also is composed much of the African Bantu community, the community that then got exposed to these other outside communities or nationality who came over in Africa for either purpose of trade or for the purpose of basically it was trade, and also maybe during the so-called evangelism or missionary work. The Swahili was then created as actually a language that could bring both communities together. So from the purpose of it, it's very clear that any language, be it traditional languages, have always been set up to unite a community. That's why those who speak similar language are actually united. And even as we pursue further the Africa unification, I think a language like Swahili has a space for us to unite. Because we will ourselves as one people beyond our smaller languages, you see. That's why they call themselves Englishmen, because they speak almost the same language, you see. But despite of so many languages, like if you go back to your community language, you realize that you call your people as one people because you speak one language. So you rather say yourself, like I am a Luo, I'll say we Luos. But the aspect that we see language make us bring more unity together. Like if one of us is attacked, we come up as Luos. We say we Luos cannot allow our brother to be attacked. You see, we same culture. So it means Swahili or any common language for us as a people will actually bring a serious and a strong bond between us as a people of Africa, and then cannot be broken. We see ourselves as one family. Are one in terms of skin pigmentation, but you need to be one in spirit. And language has a space for that. So as you went across is that Swahili language actually has a pure syntax and grammar from Bantu. And it has been used, and now it's being learned various parts of the world, still learn Swahili. As we saw here, when we are silent in Africa, not making much move in terms of learning Swahili or progressive move to learn Swahili, we realize like BBC is learning or teaching Swahili lesson. Radio Cairo in Egypt are teaching Swahili lesson. Voice of America in US is teaching Swahili lesson. Radio Deutsche in Germany is teaching Swahili lesson. Radio Moscow is teaching Swahili lesson. Radio Japan, Radio China, Radio Sudan, Radio South Africa. So then it begs a question. Why are Chinese, Russians, the so-called Englishmen are learning a language that actually has a lot of origin from Africa, while majority of Africans are not doing the effort or are not learning the same language. And what will be the implication of that to us as a people? What will be the implication when the outside world knows Swahili than us, the Africans? It means they might achieve that common unity, because now you know be a Chinese or whatever. You go in France, you'll be speaking the same Swahili. You go in America, you are Chinese, you speak Swahili, and therefore you can easily synchronize and easily work together. So it's upon and incumbent on us as Africans. I know maybe it might be resources or policies of government that then actually do not allow or give much progressive space for us to learn Swahili, but many countries in Africa are doing this and either putting them in their syllabus. I know, like in Tanzania, purely all their businesses, their parliament and everything else, even official letters of the government are written in Swahili. Unlike Kenya that actually borrows, but Tanzania has done it properly. So we have a space for this. And let me learn that language actually, like when the song by famous Michael Jackson called Liberian Girl was sung, it was actually then translated in Swahili. And this made the Swahili language move further. There are movies like The Lion King, where the name Simba came in and people knew who is Simba, the Rafiki thing. There was like Hakuna Matata. So basically, this is why we've come along to the history of Swahili. But in our last class, we also went ahead now to learn the vowels of Swahili, the so-called vocali. And we realized there's difference between Swahili and Kiswahili. You say Swahili when you are referring to that language from English language or any other language. But when you are referring to the same language from Kiswahili, you not say Swahili, you say Kiswahili. Because you are a Swahili person, you're speaking in Kiswahili, you cannot say again you're learning Swahili. You say, I'm learning Kiswahili. But the right word for person who is not speaking Kiswahili would rather say, I'm learning Swahili. Those are the differences, but they mean the same thing. They still mean the same word, Kiswahili. So you see somewhere written Swahili or written Kiswahili is not wrong. They refer to the same language. And we learned that Swahili borrows a lot of actually the vowels of English. We learn vowels like A, E, O, U. The 5 vowels that are in English are the same vowels in Kiswahili. But the pronunciation here differs a bit. We say A, we say A, we say E, we say O, and we say U. And for that purpose, I will turn on to the screen for our class today. Let me share our slide for their class today, where I have actually added the vowels, and we'll also be learning the consonants, which form the syllables with it. So, yeah, I hope you can see my screen. I've actually simplified some of the vowels. So the number we've said in vowels, which is actually in Kiswahili called vocali, we have them 5 as they are in English, which is A, E, O, U. I know the pronunciation brought an issue a bit, but during our last time session, we tried our best to master this. So probably just a reminder, a rejoinder a bit. Let's see how if we master the pronunciation, because the key issue is the pronunciation. So let's try first of all the pronunciations of the vowels, as then we move to briefly to our consonants, which is part of our class today. So let's start with Sister Tapua.
Yes.
Kindly read for us the 5 vowels of Swahili as I've listed them. We are concerned with the pronunciation. Pronounce them.
Yes. A, E, I, O, U.
Perfect. That's it. A, E, I, O, U. Let's try another person. Let's go to Brother Inumi. Brother Inumi.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see very okay. A, E, O, U.
Yes. R, A, E, O, U. Sister Ida? Sister Ida? Sister Ida, are you there?
Sorry. I've just got a bit stuck. Yes, I'm here.
I wanted you to read for us the vowels, the R, A, E, O, U.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I haven't got my book, but I know that everything is
Can you see my screen?
one behind the I, E, O, U. So the A
Can
is
you see
an
my screen?
I, E, O, U. The A is an
Sister
I.
Ida.
Everything goes one behind, is what I know. I remember writing it down the week
Sister
before.
Ida.
Sorry.
I think we
Yes.
should make a song of it. Then she'll remember.
I should make it bigger bit.
Where are we? Oh, I see. Yes. The A is the only one that sounds like an A. The E is an I, and the O is
No.
no.
Now, let's start.
Sorry.
The first one is
I think A is A.
then the second?
A is an I.
No.
I, E, I, yeah, I. And then
No.
the I is an O.
No.
Oh.
The first one is R.
Oh,
The second one is A.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way, am I? Okay.
The third one
A.
is
Okay, hold on. E. And then the I.
No.
It is R, A, E, O.
Oh, yeah. And then U. And I
Is
don't remember
U.
what the U is. Sorry,
It
I'm
is
going the wrong way
U.
round. Oh dear, my brain.
U.
Are you looking at the screen, sister?
I am, but I always thought we went from right to left, but it's obviously apart from the A, which is an R, then the E goes to A. The E is pronounced as an A. The I is pronounced as an E. The O is pronounced as an I. And the U is pronounced as an O.
Yeah.
That's how
Can
I
I make a
remember. I know it was
suggestion?
one behind each. So it's obviously
Can I
going
make
from...
a suggestion?
Oh, sorry. Yes, please do.
Right. I think it's because you're thinking about it. You're thinking with your English mind. Maybe what we ought to do is just rehearse with us. So we go A, E, O, U.
But that's the English.
O, U.
A, E.
Sorry?
Oh, no, yes, yes, you're right.
R,
A, E, O.
E, O.
Yes. Ida. It's R, A, E, O, U. R, A, E, O, U.
O, U.
A, E, O, U.
Yes.
Well, I sort of got it. I sort of knew that they follow. Sorry, but I thank you. R, A, E, O, U. Thank you.
Yes. Sister Valerie is here. Thank you, Sister Valerie.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Just reached in.
Okay, welcome. We are doing a recap a bit on our previous class, and we are trying to recap on the vowels, how we pronounce the vowels.
Okay.
And the vowels are in my screen, if you can see the screen.
Yes.
So we have the first vowel. Can you read it for us if you can?
Yeah. A, E, O, U.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Brother Kwame.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes.
It's hard to be a teacher to a teacher.
Don't worry. Right, no, thanks. So I think you are saying it's
Oh, so lost it. What did you say? Did you want to put me on anything?
Yes, Brother Kwame?
so you are saying it's R-A-E-O-U.
Yes, R-A-E-O-U. That is it.
Yeah. I was able to grab it easily because we have the same alphabets in my language.
Yeah, and almost all our language, African languages, have the almost same alphabet.
Yes. Yeah.
The only problem is that you see the E, which is R-A, the A, English pronounces as E. The A in Swahili, it appears like E. Then the R-A, now the E in Swahili, English make it like I instead of E. So it becomes like an I.
So you can
in
see
English.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
What is
that? I was just about to say,
go on,
in
yeah.
English, when we're teaching English, we say the vowels have a name and a sound. So the name of the letter is A, the sound is R. And then the name of the next letter is E, and the sound is E. So that when you're teaching a child, you go egg, because they now know the name of the letter, but they're depending on the sound of the letter.
Yeah, they don't say egg, they say egg.
Yes,
So
we say egg, as in egg.
So at that point, the pronunciation goes back to Swahili pronunciation. The egg.
Yes.
That's why English is a confused
So
language.
the letters have names and sounds, which are different.
Yes, that's why English is a confused language.
Yes. Yes. Like in the letter, which is R-A-E, in the letter E, which English then says like I, but in the word ink, they don't say ink, they say E, which is ink. You see? So then they pronounce the letter I as it's pronounced in Swahili, which is E. They don't say it as I.
So you've got in English.
Yes.
R-A-E.
O. Then U.
So you can see, Brother P, you can see why my Kwame is spelled with an I at the end. Because in my language, it's Kwame. You see, that's how it's pronounced. It's spelled with an E. Whereas the Akans say Kwame. Like Kwame Nkrumah.
With an E.
With an E. In fact, actually, it's an A. But that alphabet is not in the Swahili version, but it's in the Ewe version. So we have Kwame, which is half of an E.
Yes.
So that's why some people spell my Kwame with an E, thinking I'm an Akan. Because I'm an Ewe, the I in Ewe is E, the E sound, like you're saying. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for that. So that's the simple pronunciation of the vowels. Once you know the pronunciation of the vowels, it might not be very hard for you to read a letter or a word in Kiswahili, as long as you don't forget the English influence to influence you as you do the pronunciations of the words in Swahili. So I would want a bit to move today on a consonant, but still mix the consonant and the vowels, so that you can be able to see how we pronounce them together. Because you cannot pronounce them alone as a separate. Some of the consonants do not stand alone in Kiswahili. They either bring in another consonant, so they become double consonant, two consonants. For example, in the letter C. So C is not used alone in Swahili as a standalone consonant. Also, the letter X is not in Kiswahili. In any language, in any words, you cannot get X. Same with the letter Q. So there are letters that are excluded in Kiswahili, like the letter X and the letter Q. And sometimes the letter C is not a standalone letter in Swahili. So to always be accompanied by some, and most of the time it's being accompanied by the letter H. But we will be doing a bit pronunciation as we mix the consonants and the vowels to learn properly how to pronounce the consonants. So in our examples that are put by starting the first consonant, which is a B consonant, you pronounce it as a ba, 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 which is a mix of a consonant B and a vowel A. So it comes out as a ba. That's why you get the word like baba. In the ba, for example, you get the word like baba, which is a ba word. Then you have be, so it's ba, be, bi, bo, boo. Ba, be, bi, bo, boo. Then you go to letter C, which will be pronounced together with the letter H. So it comes like cha, cha, like in the word chat, how you pronounce the word chat. So it becomes a cha, then che, then chi, cho, then chu. So it's a cha, like in the word chat. That's how it comes out. So it's a cha, a che, a chi, a cho, and chu. Then in the letter D, you will have the one like da, de, bi, do, do. So you see the B come like d, da, de, bi, do, do. You have to work a lot with your tongues in order to pronounce some of these words. It's about how you move your lips, your tongue, and your mouth that brings clearly the pronunciation of these words. So
Can you go over the D again, please?
The D comes out as da, de.
Da.
Like in the word dat, you see the word dat. If you pronounce the word dat, is it a dat? The one for the game, is it a D-A-R or a dat? Is that the people playing?
Yeah, it's
D-A-R.
D-A-R.
Yeah, so
Dat.
how you pronounce the word dat is how the letter D is being pronounced. So it's a da, de.
Okay, da.
Do.
Da, de, di, do,
Do,
do.
do. Yes, that's how it comes out. The letter fa will always be coming out as you use it in the letter father. How the fa is pronounced in the letter father. So in the word father, you pronounce fa. So it be fa, pe, fi, fo, fu. Yes, how you pronounce the word father. You become fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Then in the letter G, you try to pronounce letter G as how you pronounce the word gat. How G come out in the word gat? It's g, gat. So it becomes aga, ge, gi, go, gu. You tend to pronounce the G as you pronounce it in the word gat. So it becomes g, ga, ge, gi, go, gu. It can go in the same word you pronounce the word gat, or how you pronounce the word go. It's g, go. So that becomes aga, ge, gi, go, gu. Then you have the word ha. Ha, you pronounce the same way you pronounce in the word heart. Ha. So it's a ha, he, ho, who. This one requires some good energy because the letter H takes a lot of breath to come out. So you have to do it. Just practice it slowly. You realize that it takes a lot of your either oxygen to have it out. It's ha, he, ho, who. Like the same way the letter heart comes. How you pronounce the H in the letter heart. Then the letter J comes out how you use the word jungle, jungle. That J that comes in the word jungle. So it would be a ja, J, G, Jo, Ju. Ju, like in the word jungle, Ju. So it's a ja, J, G, Jo, Ju. Then the letter K will come out as you pronounce the word cat. You know cat, maybe you don't have it. We produce a lot of cat here. Or Even the cat, how you pronounce the cat of the letter C? The cat, the animal, cat. Ka. The word is k, cat. So here, the case will be pronounced the same way you pronounce these two words. Cat, ka. So it's ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. And the letter L will always be pronounced how you pronounce the word love. La. In the word love, there's L. So it's la, le, li, lo, lu. You realize there's a lot of how your tongue moves. You try to move your tongue up a bit on your, we call it Tufizi. For you to pronounce the word love, how you make your tongue roll in the word love, the same way you make your tongue roll in the words la, le, li, lo, lu. Then we have the word, the letter M. And the letter M will come out the same way you're pronouncing the word, for example, a mat. No mat, like a supermarket or a shop, mat. Or this word is not there. Even in the word math or mathematics, maths, ma, maths, ma. So that's how you pronounce the letter M. So it'll be coming like ma, me, mi, o, mu. So here you take all your lips in.
Brother Pigeon.
Yes.
Just out of interest, all those words on the M, yeah?
Yes.
Ma, me, mi, mo, mu. All of them have meanings in my language. This is amazing.
As a single word.
All of them. Yeah. All
Yes,
as they are. Yeah.
As they are. Syllable.
Yeah, as they are. Ma, mi, ma, me, mi, mo, mu. All of them have meanings.
So what is ma in your language?
Well, ma is the basis of mathematics, as you were saying. Is to divide.
Hi, Grandma.
And me is the inside of something. Me is us. Me, something like us. Mo is union, and mu is to be intoxicated. Anyway, that's just by the way.
That's wonderful. So your language must be the shortest in terms of syllables of the words used. Anyway, that's very interesting. So let's continue trying to pronounce these words. Now, like in the word, let's go to the word N. Na. So like how you pronounce the word no. You see how you bring the letter N in the word no. No. So you say na, ne, ni, no, nu. Just the same way you twist your tongue a bit when you pronounce the word no. No. Try to pronounce the word no. Let's try it. You see how your mouth moves. No. No. That's the same way you now be moving your tongue as you pronounce the word na, ne, ni, no, no, no. Then let's go to the letter pa. So pa will be having the word like, how you pronounce the word like how we the common word you use, puppet. So puppet. Try to pronounce the word puppet slowly and see how your tongue or your lips move. Puppet, puppet. That's the same way you'll be pronouncing this letter P. So it will be pa, pe, pi, po, pu. It comes out with a lot of force. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Like in the word puppet, pa, puppet. That's how you'll be pronouncing the letter pa, pe, pi, po. So when you see the word pa, which is a double A, pa, you not say pe, it's a pa, which to Kiswahili will mean roofing. at the top of the roof. That space between the roof and the lintel, we call it pa, or where you put the ceiling board, it's pa. So pa. How you so you don't pronounce it as pe, it's a pa. I know in Swahili, in English, where there's a PA, sometimes it will appear like a pe. But the clear pronunciation is pa, the same way you put your pronunciation the word puppet. So it's pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Then you have the word R. So R come out like in the word rasta. You see how we pronounce the word rasta? Rasta. The Rastafarans, rasta. So how you pronounce the rasta? Try pronounce the word rasta. You see how your lips and your teeth try to move. Rasta. So that's how you pronounce the letter R. So it's ra, re, ri, ro, ru, ra, re, ri, ro, ru, ra, re, ri, ro, ru. There's a sort of vibration in your lips, or in your actually in your tongue, like it vibrates. Ra. The same way you do it when you do the word rasta. And then there will be the word like sa. So this come out like how you say sa. The word sa. Sa. So how S come out in the word sa. In the same way S will come out in Swahili. So it will be, the first word will be sa, se, si, so, su, sa, se, ti, so, su. In my mother tongue, people from my community get confused. They can't bring S alone. So where this S, they try to make H. So it doesn't sound like a standalone S. So it will be like sha. Instead of saying sa, we say sha. But the right word is an S alone, like in the word sa. So it is sa, se, si, so, su. So the word is, then in the word T, the letter T will come out how we make the letter, like the word talk. The word talk. 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 You see, talk. 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 So that's how we'll be pronouncing the T letters in Swahili. Ta, pe, ti, to, tu, ta, pe, ti, to, tu. Other communities do not have that sound T. In some other community, the T is not found. I don't know if your community also lack the T words. But I know some Bantus who lack the T word. But the T sound come out as ta, te, ti, to, tu. Just in the same way the word talk come out. So you see, like the talk, which you have in English, is a T-A. But they pronounce it as a T-O, talk. Talk. You see? But if you were to do it in Swahili, it would be tank or talk. Ta. So the T-A in talk.
Maybe we should put tart.
Tart. Yeah.
T-A-R-T.
T-A.
No, T-A-R-T.
Tart.
R-T. Tart.
Tart. Yeah, it's also okay. Tart. Ta. So it's ta. Tart. Ta. Te. Ti. Ti. To. Tu. That's how it comes out. Then the letter va. Va. It's va. Like in the word van. Va. Va. So it will be va. Be. Di. Vo. Vu. Va. Be. Di. Vo. Vu. This is a rare syllable or a rare sound used in most of Swahili words. It's rarely used. The va. It's not common in many languages. But there's a word like in Swahili, common word is va, which is V-A-A-A. is va. Va, which means put on. Va, put on. Some people tend to mix the letter va with the letter fa. It tends to confuse a bit in pronunciation to some people. The letter B and the letter F. The one is va, the other one is fa. Va, the other one is fa. That tend to bring confusion in many people. Then let's go to the letter wa, which is W. W come out like in the word wa. So for example, whack, whack, or even the word wild, whack, wild. So how W is being pronounced in the word whack or wild is how it's being pronounced in Swahili. So Swahili will call it wa, we, we, wo, woo, 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 wa, we, wo, woo. It's also a very rare syllable to be used in most of any words. So it's wa, we, wo, woo. Then there's the word called ya, ya, like in the word yach. Hope there's something like that, yach. Is there the word yach? Is the yach refers to something like a ship?
Yes, a yacht.
Yeah, is it the right word I put there for its pronunciation?
Yes.
Yeah, for this pronunciation, yes, the ya is correct.
So it's yach.
Yacht.
So how that y
No, you don't pronounce the ch.
is yach.
Yeah, yacht.
Yach. So the way y is being pronounced in this English word is the same way y is pronounced in Swahili. So it becomes ya, ye, you, yo, you, ya, ye, you, yo, you.
You. So this is.
Then let's go to the letter Z, which is the last letter. So in the letter Z, we pronounce it like in the word. Let me think of the yes, Sister Tapu.
No, it's all right. I was just anticipating you finishing off with the Z. I'm wondering where the other missing letters are.
Which one? Which I've listed somewhere before. But let me finish with Z. And then
You don't have an E.
The E
Yeah,
is not a
finish with Z.
consonant.
Thank you.
The E is not a consonant.
Ah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yes. So let's do the Z. So the Z will come out like in the word. Let me think the right word. Like you see the word you say, is it a zoo? Do you have such a word in English?
Yes.
Zoo is there.
So,
Now, how the word Z is pronounced in that word zoo is how you pronounce it in Kiswahili. So it will be za, ze, zi, zo, zoo. So you see, for us to arrive at the letter at the word zoo, it is on the last syllable of Swahili, which is a Z-U. To us, a Z-U. But English combine the two O's to make it U. You see? So English can combine two letter O to produce the letter U. So that is it. So any questions before we start practice a bit for around 10 to 15 minutes, then we'll end the class today. Any questions in regards to this first? Then we do the practical part of people trying to pronounce each words here, if possible.
I don't have a question except to note that Sister Ida's language uses a lot of the Y and the P. So, I don't know. So for instance, if you scroll down the ya, ye. Ya means go, ye is women, ye means is full, you means yes. It's amazing. Anyway, that's just me. Thank you.
Wow, it's really amazing. So you see, then it means learning Swahili for us Africans will be very easy.
I think so. I think so.
Because you can easily find words almost relevant. It's like upgrading your so-called mother tongue a bit.
If you take pa, pe, sorry, I know it's pronounced like pa, pe, po, pu, but the words themselves have meanings again in the Ga language. I mean, my language doesn't use a lot of P's and Z and Y's, but it's very interesting. Anyway, thank you.
Any other observation or any other comment before we try do the pronunciation? Yes, it's Papua.
Sorry, no question. I think I need to bring my hands down.
So there's nobody who has any concern or any question. So we can try to practice the pronunciations of these vowels a bit, these consonants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'll call your name. You read the first one from Ba up to Bu. Then the second person read Cha up to Chu. I'll read like that. So we alternate, all of us, as we move along, just to pronounce the
All right.
words. Yeah.
Brother Pigeon,
So-
please, can I be excused? I
Yes.
haven't concentrated enough, so if you don't mind excusing me for today, you can test me next week. I beg you.
It's either.
Thank you,
Thanks
thank
for-
you. Sorry,
thanks
too
for
many
reading it.
people
I
are
think-
distracting me. Sorry.
But it's not hard.
I think you can just repeat after someone.
Yeah, as somebody pronounce it, you try to repeat it a bit also to catch up a bit. Is that okay, Sister Ida? I will not ask you to read a standalone reading, but wait.
I'm actually on the road, actually walking home. So I didn't want to stand and copy. Sorry, if you don't mind.
It's all right.
Okay, thank you, sorry.
Can you see my screen? Is it in the same page?
Yeah.
Well, we have the bar. Okay, so we'll start. Let me check the first person in my list. So Sister Ida has already skipped. She's gone down. So let's start with the first person. So Sister Tapua, you read the
Yes.
words in B. Then Valerie will read the words in CH. Then Renome will read the words that follows. Then Brother Kwame, then we go back again to Tapua like that. I'll read also one, so we'll move along. After Kwame is myself, then we go back to Tapua like that. So Sister Tapua, start us off with the B words.
Ba baby bo boo.
Charge cho chu.
Da, de do.
No. Repeat it again.
Sorry.
But that
Da,
come back.
de do.
Perfect. Brother Kwame?
Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu.
Yes, and then it is ga, ge, gi, go, gu.
Is that my turn?
Yes,
Mhm.
Tapua. Sister Tapua.
Ha he he ho hu.
Ja ji jo ju.
Ka, ke, ki, koku.
La, le, li, lo, lu.
Then ma, me, mi, go, mu.
Na ne ni no nu.
Pa pe pi po pu.
Ra, re, ri, ro, ru.
Sa, se, si, so, su.
Then ta, te, ti, to, tu.
The next one is a tricky one for me. Va ve vi vo vu.
Perfect.
Wa, we, o, wu.
Yes.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Ya, ye, yi, yo, you.
Za,
Mhm.
ze, zi, zo, zu.
Thank you all. That is
Wow.
lesson today for consonants. Anybody who has any concern, we'll move further next class to try now to form some words out of it. Any reaction, any
right.
comment?
The word zoo has a whole meaning, like that means to create or to transform or to be. Yeah, the word zoo. I mean, and ze is like a pot. Z is to oppress someone.
But I come.
This is magical.
Yeah.
I did copy you all, even though I wasn't saying anything. I copied all of you, so thank you.
Well done.
Za means smart. Za also means dark.
Oh.
It's amazing. But as you know, our languages are tonal. So the same
Yeah.
word, but the tone changes and meaning changes. So za and then za, same two words, but the tone changes the meaning.
Yeah.
Brother
For-
Pigeon, thank
for-
you for this. You've opened my eyes.
For me, it's the D's because
Yeah.
in my mother tongue, DA is da. It's a softer one. So we go da, de, di, do, do. But if we want to go da, de, we have to put an H. So it's DH, DH. So it's da. So you've got the ha in it. Da, de, di, do, do.
Yeah. Sister Tapua, you'll be pleased to know
Yes.
that we also have the soft one, da, like in da, which is a snake. And then we have da, which is to cook. So we have the strong D and then you have the soft D in my language.
Even Swahili, have the same da. Swahili even have da, they. It has it.
All right.
So Swahili also have da, they, di, do, do. For example, Swahili will have the word dambi. Dambi will be pronounced as D-H-M-B-I, dambi. And this means sin. So it do not come out as dambi. It combines a D and H together. The same way the C also combine the H together. So H is always combined in some other words, in almost many words. So you'll find like now the word dambi, which is a D, but are combined with a H. So it comes out as da instead of da. Then it becomes dambi, which is now sin.
So, Pigeon, you're saying the DH is a soft D. Is that correct?
Yes, it's a soft D.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So our soft D is a D with a tail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we tend to put H's to make the sound harder. So for mame mi momu, we've got mame mi momu, but we've got mame mi momu. And then na ne ni no nu, we also have na ne ni no nu.
So you see, that's why we'll expand further now when we try now to add other syllables to this each of the words, so that we form like a one word, like a word, like for example, when you say baba, beba. You see, so we'll be moving X amount to try to now expound on it so that you can be able to make it like a complete one. But it's very surprising that to Brother Kwame, as it is, it's already a word. It comes out with the meaning.
And also just so you know, Zimbabwe have the same word as we do, Brother Sister Tapua. So the word whom, you have whom as well. The word whom is seen as is in spirituality is the original sound. That's the original sound of creation. So everything
the humming sound.
Everything comes, no, not the humming sound, the sound. And everything is said to come from out of
MH.
After comes who.
You see, now in Swahili also we have the hem edge that sometimes being combined together to form the word like mwe, mhe, shiwa. So you see, MH is combined with He. So then Mheshimiwa become an honorable.
All right.
So M is
Interesting.
also sometimes combined with the H to have the word like Mheshimiwa. So also sometimes have the H attached to it. Just the same way the word G. G also have the H. Most of some words in G also have the H. So you find the word like
All right.
Gali. So you mix a G and a H. It comes out as Gali, which means expensive.
It means what?
Expensive.
Well, in my language, gali means a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a lot of money. It's expensive.
So if you go to the market and you ask a price of a product, maybe for maybe a cloth, then you're told this amount. You'll say ni bei gali, which means it's so expensive.
Which in my language means a lot of money there.
Yeah. So G also sometimes have a H attached to it. Yeah. So I think with that, if there's not any other further concern, let's end here. Then the next class we pick it a bit now as we expound on the same consonants.
Just one more question. What does
Yes.
Baba mean?
Baba is father.
All right.
The same way Mama
Because we
is
use the same word.
Baba
Uh-huh.
means father.
For father.
No,
Yeah.
we say Papa. Papa. Papa.
All right. We go Baba.
Papa.
I think the Indians also have Baba.
Yes.
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 That's why I said Swahili borrowed a lot of Indian, Arab, and everything else was mixed together. You see, they're the same way. For mother, you repeat the same MA, which is Mama, Africa, Mama. Then that's mother. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mama in my language is grandmother.
Oh.
So really,
So what is mom?
Mom.
So isn't there a difference between mama and mama? Because we're mama in our bit.
Well,
mama is.
You see, Sister Ida, your language is na. Yeah. So yours is na. Whereas I mean, in my language,
is also something else, because I know a young girl called Na.
Yes, as a name, but as to refer to in terms of age, Na is like you say ata na nyongo, which is Na means she who is our mother. Then the word no, N-O, in my language is mother, because the word no is milk.
Oh, okay.
And nu is creation or something. Anyway, let me stop there. Brother.
So thank you very much. I think as very clear, it may be very easy for us to easily adapt or understand or learn Swahili. Because in terms of even writing, we may be writing the same words. How you'll be writing, just that the meaning might be different, but the right how it comes out is the same in terms of the text format. So maybe the meaning might be different, but the text format for most of us might be the same. And also the meaning might be different a bit. So this is what now we'll expound on. We'll concentrate much on also expounding on these consonants as a foundation of some words that will help us as we move along to construct more sentences from simple to now complex. So this is the end of our class today. Next class will expound on the same consonant, but expound them a bit to make them a simple word. Of course, I know to Brother Kwame, as he has said, already in his language, there are already words. But in Swahili, they still see them as syllables. They are still syllables. They haven't formed like a complete word. You see? Yes. So,
interesting. Thank you very much.
Before we leave, allow me also to say the letter N also is always attached with some other words. The letter N, so it's always attached with the letter J. So you'll find N always being attached with the letter J. Nje. So nje. This will be nje, which is out.
Nje.
So N also always have the letter J attached together so that it's being pronounced as one word. Okay. So Asante sana. Let's meet again next week.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Asante. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Asante.